Hey, what's up guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we are going Funko Pop hunting down to Gamestop. Obviously I haven't been down to Gamestop in a while. Wanted to do a pop hunt because we haven't done that in a while. The last couple videos have been just like kind of random. I don't even remember what we did. I know we did a Spider-Man video. I couldn't tell you what the video before that one was. So obviously I wanted to just get a pop hunt, go outside, see if there's some new stuff for you guys. So if you guys could make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. I love making this content for you guys. It's really fun to go looking for pops. And without you guys watching all the videos, streams, and shorts, I wouldn't be doing this. So they really do appreciate all of you guys for doing that. Thank you guys so much for obviously being part of this community. I really appreciate it a lot. Obviously, with school starting very soon for lots of us, obviously we got to keep making content for you guys so you guys can have something fun to watch while you're in college or in high school or middle school or wherever you're watching from, truthfully. So with that being said, let's get on to GameStop, see what we can find, and yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, so now that we're walking over here to GameStop, yes, I'm going to walk a little bit, but we are pretty much at the front of GameStop, so let's obviously go inside and show you guys what new pops they do have, and so let's get inside. Alright, now that we're over at GameStop, look, they have like Megumi, that Nobara, but look what we did find. We actually found the Chopper, which is really cool. This is definitely what we do need for our One Piece collection, but there's some other cool ones. I actually didn't use this kid now, so that's actually a real pop I do want. There's also like Crocodile. There's also like Thunderbolts, which is cool. There's also Bleach, Spider-Man. They do have the new Solo Leveling Wave. We haven't watched Solo Leveling though, so I'm not going to be getting those, of course, but still cool for my fans of that. Over here they do have Last Ronin pops still, the WandaVision meme pops, Foxy. They do have Borsalino back here, which now I've met, and bro, he's crazy. Such a cool little pop. There's also like a Hammer Baravia. Haven't gone that far, but I do already have that one. There's obviously Spider-Man, Yahaba, and Tengu, Makio. Keep scrolling up, and another random pops up there, Black Clover. Over here there's like Sonic, Spider-Man, more of these random ones. Keep kind of scrolling by. They do have like Trafalgar Law, which is such a cool pop, which I do need to comment, but we're not gonna get that just yet. Creature Commandos back this, which is a set I did in, not the set, but the movie. There's also like Solo Leveling right there, Sung Jin Woo. There's also like Agatha back there, Boots, that Deadpool, lots of Deadpools actually. And then kind of just a mismatch down here. We do have that Sasuke, which is really cool. More Sung Jin Woo, of course, Gyutaro, but there is another section behind me and up top, so let's show those. Up top, of course, is like these, you know, kind of bigger ones. Tengen versus Gyutaro. It's kind of glary, but they also have the t-shirt bundles up there, which are cool. And then Zoro versus King up there, which was a great pop we did showcase. And on this other section, there's like Alien Monster, Galactus, Crypto, that Aki, which is such a cool pop. I moved those back, such a cool pop. They also have more like Superman pops right here. If you want to kind of see the little jumble. Obviously, they have Sonic, t-shirt bundles, but there's one more section. Obviously, in this section, you guys see Goku's, Bleach's, Chainsaw Man, and other than that, though, that's pretty much it. So let's go back to the house. Alright guys, so we are back and going down to GameStop, as you guys saw in the footage, and it's definitely, it was definitely a good time to obviously be down at GameStop, because obviously you guys saw there was a lot of cool pops. They had a lot of new stuff like the Galactus, the Spider-Man pops, and many more to continue on. It's also really cool because now I'm getting farther. I just finished Saboti Archipelago, which I was calling it Archipelago or Archipelago. I don't know how I said it, but we finished that arc where now I'm about to go right into Impel Down, or actually no, Island of Women and then Impel Down. I'm at a really good point, so like I've actually now know stuff about, obviously you guys can see him, the man himself, Borsalino, which is such a, he's just, oh my goodness, he's kind of crazy. I really actually am very confused because I'm at a very early point still. Obviously you guys know like that's about like episode 400, this is like barely beginning, so we're obviously getting to the point of like Impel Down, Marineford, and all those other crazy arcs later on down the road. And so obviously, as you guys know, now obviously we can pick up more pops today. And obviously it helps out with One Piece because you guys know in Saboti you actually meet Trafalgar Law and Eustace Kid. So now I actually want to get a Eustace Kid pop there. I did see one at GameStop, but I picked up something else. Because obviously I had, at that time, I've told you this before, I haven't met Eustace. The only time I've really picked up exclusive pops was if, again, like I say, exclusive. Like, obviously, like, we picked up Borsalino. Basically, all the GameStop Admirals we've picked up, obviously, because of the fact that if you don't pick them up now, now they're obviously, it's kind of weird they're doing restocks, but a lot of times, like, they'll go out of stock really fast, and then you end up not seeing them. That happens a lot with Hot Topic, which is why we picked up that Trafalgar Law, which now I've met Trafalgar Law, and he's an absolute GOAT. But, obviously, like I mentioned, if it's an exclusive, I do tend to pick them up a little bit quicker, just for the fact that you're probably not going to see them ever again. And yeah, so that's why I do that. Obviously, also, I posted out a short yesterday, and let me tell you guys, I have not watched Bleach, so I apologize for not picking Orihime as the healer. I have not seen Bleach, so I don't know nothing about that. I tried to pick characters in the filter that I do know, or like have a concept of like, okay, yeah. So obviously, as I apologize if I didn't pick somebody that, you know, you guys said I should have, because I just haven't watched it. However, we did post a news short today, so go check that out. With the Naruto Hokage table was fixed. Yesterday was not working, but today it is. So make sure to check that out. We also streamed today. We have the new season for Fortnite and Rivals tomorrow, so I don't know which one I'm going to stream. Probably Fortnite, honestly, just because it makes more sense, honestly. And I don't play a lot of Blade anyways, or the new characters. Mostly for the fact that on the first day, everyone runs the new character, even if they're not good with them. And so you get a lot of matches where it's like you get thrown because of the fact that one guy was playing the DPS and doesn't know how to use that character just yet. But nonetheless, with all of those things happening, obviously we do have a pop for you guys to showcase. And yes, this is a pop that I did really want. I'm glad I was able to get this one. I'm super excited to show you guys. We actually obviously grabbed the exclusive GameStop exclusive Tony Chopper right there of him eating cotton candy. Such a cool pop. This is genuinely such a great mold. It looks like I'm like looking at the mold. You guys will see the close up. It looks very much like it's early, like a pre-time skip almost. I could be wrong. Someone can let me know in the comments, but it does have that like pre-time skip vibe going to it, where he's in his outfit. Because once he switches over to post-time skip, which I haven't gotten that far, I do have seen the outfits, of course. But I mean, this looks like a pre-time skip Tony Chopper. So I'm actually really hyped. We have already met the voice actor, so it's nice. I always love that because it means that when I get new molds, it obviously is very helpful because of the factor that, you don't have to worry about these ones, ever getting signed. Versus with previous ones, you have to try to see, like, with Brooke, there's only 3 Brooke pops, and we are supposed to be getting a pre-time skip Brooke, but there's only 3 pops. So, obviously, if I ever wanted to meet Ian Sinclair, I'd have to either get the, NYCC one, I believe, the Bone Kichi one, or Samurai Brooke from the Funko Shop. That's like I'd have to hope someone's selling, which usually they are pretty cheap, because most people, I think there's a chase for that one. However, though, obviously, again, like I've said, I'm really happy I was able to get this one. I've been really looking for, Admiral Aokiji, but I have not seen him, because I don't know why Aokiji isn't there, because, I mean, his pop looks pretty cool, and he's not even an Admiral right now, but he did look really cool. We do have currently, like, of the Admirals, we have Admiral Kizaru. I blank on that guy, but that's one of the guys that I will meet at some point during Marineford. But obviously, like I said, hopefully we do get that. I can find that Aokiji. I do need to make a trip down to the mall, though, because my GameStop in the mall is closing. So I'd like to make, like, one last video kind of going over there and seeing what they do have. I don't really know if I will be able to. I should be able to, of course, but you never know. Sometimes that stuff happens and you just run out of time. But I do want to definitely make sure to go down there and check out that GameStop before it does close. Obviously, it's not a great location. I mean, it's an okay location, but you know how malls are. Just stuff happens. But nonetheless, I really was happy I found this one. I do hope I can find the Rhina GameStop exclusive as well. I've noticed a lot of people. I think I actually calmed out. I talked about this on stream, I believe, or my short. There's a TikToker, which I'll pop her picture up real fast, called Gojo's Bifocals, I think is the name of the page. And shout out to her. She looks really cool. But hopefully we can become one day mutuals. However, I commented on her video because I saw her do a haul of she picked up the Rhino Pop, and she said there was more to come, and I have to keep watching out for that. But I think it was her that was talking about pre-orders or something, that they only, like, the store only had pre-orders. So I'm really hoping that at some point, maybe we'll get some more stock and actually show. I haven't seen that one, and I would love to pick that one up. That and Aokiji. 2 pops I really do want to see and obviously be able to grab. And hopefully they do release very soon, because I'd love to pick up the both of those. Because Aokiji would be fire in my little section right here. I don't really know where I'd put him, but I really need a second One Piece shelf. However, I'm rambling a lot. That is everything we did pick up for today. That is all I had to talk about today. Comment down below, do you guys like this? I'm doing a little bit of a darker style just using my ring light. So let me know, do you guys like the little bit of a darker style in the room, or do you like it much brighter with the overhead light on plus that? You just let me know. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys obviously tomorrow with more content. Peace!